Hello everyone, and welcome to another POV review. And today we have a very nice black M2 lent to me by European Prestige. Please check them out if you'd like any of the amazing cars that they have in stock. They have hundreds of selections, and yeah, well, let's get started. First off, let's start with the exterior, and as you can see, this is more aggressive looking than the standard 2 Series, which just has, well, it's good looking, but this is obviously much better. You have more aggressive intakes on each side, and you have this splitter which is added onto the car, and the bottom intercooler vent, as people call it, it's for the radiator. And then you have the strut bars, which come in all BMWs. They look amazing, look great when they're painted. These are just left alone, but still makes the car look more better in a way, if you know what I mean. We're gonna get onto the side now. Oh yeah, and these vents right here are fully real. As you can see, they work. Nothing on this car is fake. Every single aero bit is there for a reason. As you can see, the vents, the splitters for sure, that's not obviously stock, but you have the side vents, which are also real. Not many cars come with that, you know, real vents, Mercedes. But yeah, we're gonna get onto the wheels now. We have, let's see, what size are these? I didn't check before. These are 19-inch wheels. These are the standard M wheels from this generation. The M4 came with it, the M3 came with it, the M2 came with it. And the F10 did not come with it. So that's basically all the S55 and B58 models came with it. This actually does not have the S55. This has a B58 in it. This is the only M car without an S engine, as far as I'm aware of. Could be wrong. We get on to the side. You have this carbon splitter, obviously. Well, not carbon splitter, but splitter. That's not standard. Carbon mirror caps, also not standard, but it looks amazing. We get onto the rear, and this car has gotten an upgraded titanium exhaust system with M logos on it. So big tips, fistable, massive tips these are. Definitely no fakery here. Diffusers, that's for sure. You wouldn't usually get that. All for show. All these bits are all for show. They don't do really anything, but they do make the car have a bigger stance, if you will. The rear tail lights, these are the LCI tail lights. The pre-LCI tail lights were halogen. These are full LEDs, as I'll demonstrate now. So as you can see, these are full LEDs. The pre-LCI would have halogens. These do look a bit better, but they don't look a whole lot better. They're the same exact design, except they're LED. I'll show you the front lights as well. So front lights, same thing. These are I think the LCI only came with LEDs. If it didn't, these are the upgraded LEDs. You usually come with halogens. These are not the laser lights. Laser lights wouldn't be full circles, basically. They'd be like triangles. We'll get onto the interior then. So we're gonna step inside this amazing machine. You get Harman Kardon. Again, not standard. Harman Kardon is an option. You could also get Bowers & Wilkins, but this is, again, mid-spec of stereo systems. Still sounds absolutely amazing. You get Alcantara on the door, a bit of a flamboyant add-on. So some more Alcantara bits on the handbrake. I don't think that's stock. It's got a few carbon fibre bits. No, I think it is stock actually. So you can get it you could have gotten it with carbon fibre bits. Doubt that's real, but it looks nice. So that's why you would put carbon fibre in your interior. Once we step inside this car, you get a full leather steering wheel. Don't think it's not heated, but you do get heated seats and obviously air conditioning. You get the M paddles. Pretty neat. You don't get the M modes like many BMWs from this era had, because obviously this doesn't have an S engine, so it doesn't have any. Because the base M car, which it is. This is the cheapest M car you could buy brand new, and one of the best, definitely. This does come with a DCT. I don't like the DCT. Obviously, a manual is better. You could get a manual, but many people went for the DCT, which is sad to say the least. As I said, Alcantara on the gear shifter. You do get some center cubby storage, I think. No, I don't think you do. New BMWs actually don't come. The M5s, it's like the M5 CS. The M5 CS does not come with center cubby storage, which is interesting anyway. You get 2 modes, sport and comfort. That is all the modes you get. The bigger M cars are sport, comfort, sport plus. I'll add this on, yes, some sport and comfort. You also get a traction control off button. So not like the new BMWs where you have to go into the screen, turn on traction control here, press that button, and it's completely off. Then the iDrive system, which is obviously again surrounded with the carbon fiber trim, which I'll demonstrate in a second. This had the BMW indicators where you put them down and they never went back up. Never mind, it does actually have that. So believe it or not, this actually is, yeah, because it's an LCI. The pre-LCI did not have these. The indicators would just go down and never, the indicators would go down and go back up instantly. And many people didn't like that. So they changed it. So any LCI BMW from this era definitely does come with that. I did like that though, they're easier to use. I'll put the camera up a little bit so you can see the dials, all that. You got the start stop button in red. And then standard 2 Series would not get that. You get more carbon fiber trim, some more cup holders with 12-volt socket in there, and a place to store your mobile phone. Then we got into the iDrive, which I'll show you in a second. So this is a little animation that you get whenever you do that. Whenever you start up. Funny thing is, this car, that is a standard 2 Series that just showed up. You do not get the M2 as the dials, which is a bit interesting. But there you go, the navigation system. This did come with Apple CarPlay, no Android Auto, however. This is a newer screen. That's the sat nav there. But it's pretty basic. I'll release an entire new video on it once I get the chance to. It is pretty basic. This is not like the new iDrive. This is literally, you only get Apple CarPlay, maps, radio. So obviously we're going to go into home. And that's the rock guidance. This is a sat nav. You can also have, as you can see, navigation. This is navigation. Don't know how to get out of it. There we go. Media radio. And media radio, you have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. No Android Auto, which is a bit annoying. But you're expected to have an iPhone if you drive a BMW. So you have media radio, obviously that's off. Just let it stay off. You got save stations, and you have communication and navigation. And we have connect to drive my vehicle, which you can configure, see how much oil it has, and your wiper into service mode. It's a bit confusing. This car does not have a dipstick, so it's operated through the screen. You can find all that in my vehicle. And here we have the aircon. Unlike the new BMWs where there's just a little screen, at least it's still, there. It's dials, which is I much rather than the screens. It's just so much easier to use than flip a dial. It's amazing. Shortcut for your station. CD player. No new cars get that anyways. Say 2018, so this is a bit old. This design dates back until like 2012. 2012, is it? 2013? So it is very old, but it's so good looking. Here are the dials, as you can see. You get the M logo. As I said before, whenever you start it up, there's... Actually, I'll show you maybe. Possibly. Wait, I'll turn the dials on again. Accessory mode. Turn it on again. No, it doesn't show. But basically, there is a standard 2 Series. They do not give you... Oh, look, there it is. There it is. That is not an M2. So, BMW cheaping out on their dials. Anyways, you have the battery charge level, which is surprising, comes on all BMWs. And then you have the you have the reg counter. Big 2 dials, easy, simple layout. Again, this does come with a DCT, but you get these massive paddle shifters, and they are metal on the back, so they are high quality. So very high quality shifters. And we're gonna see how roomy it is in the back seats. So to open the back seats, you just pull this latch and push the seat forward, and you're in. You do get a floor mat, so that's good. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to fit in there. I'm not going to fit in there. I'm 6 foot, so I'm not going to fit in there. But it has no middle seat, as you can see quite clearly. It is a storage cubby to prevent people from sitting there. And don't blame them because there's not enough room. And you don't get a seatbelt for the middle seat, so you literally, you can't. You do get ISOFIX points though, so if you have a baby, amazing family car. Obviously it's not that amazing because you barely have any room, but I mean, it's good enough. You get some netting in the back seats, so pretty nice. And obviously to put it back, you just slide it back, put the backrest down, and there you go. We'll get onto the bonnet next, so. Let's see. So, this car comes with a 3-litre B58, and it's on gas, just as you can see, so it's high quality. 3-litre B58. You do get the strut braces on every single BMW. This one does not have the central one, probably because there's neither. You have these. All your coolants is there, pretty easy. As I said before, you cannot find a dipstick on this car. This car does not come with a dipstick. So you have to go through the media and see it there, and the car has to be running for a few. It's a mess, seriously. Why just dipstick will be better? See as well, you see all the lines, each line in between. So not the obviously the thick ones. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 cylinders in a line. So inline 6 cylinders in a line. So. Yeah, I think only BMW does inline 6s. I could be wrong, but it does look amazing. Now we get onto the boot. The boot is not big. I don't know how much litres exactly. I forgot to do my research, but it is big. You get some netting. Well, big, I mean it's small. It's big for the size of the car. It really, like, for a compact coupe, it is very big. Surprisingly, like, you could probably fit a person in there if you wanted to kidnap someone. You have some netting, some first aid kits in there, some more storage, and then you have some tethering points in there if you want to plug anything in, and then you have some hooks for your seats down. Obviously you're not going to fold the seats down, but that's how you do it. You get a warning triangle, and that's your boot. Next we go into the fuel consumption. Now, don't know exactly how much again, but it definitely is not little. With BMWs, just pop it open, and as you fuel it, basically it'll be on the screen how much it goes. And yeah, so it's not fuel it's not good on fuel, but I mean, why would you need to be going on fuel for an M2? I mean, you wouldn't buy one if you didn't know that. I'll show you 5 good things about this car. You get this amazing front bumper, very aggressive, as I said before. M2 special, it's M2 bumper. You wouldn't get it with the normal 2 Series. You get these awesome 19-inch wheels. You get a sunroof, which is rare for BMW M cars, at least in Europe they are. You get M floor mats, and you get ISOFIX points on the rear, just in case you have a family and you need to take your child with you. And I think that will wrap it up for today. Thank you so much for watching. This is my second POV review I've ever done, so I've improved from my first one. If you have any improvements, if you have any suggestions for improvements, please let them down in the comments. And I'll see you hopefully see you in the next POV review. Bye.